What's up, everyone, and welcome to this unboxing of this Biff Bang Pow 8-inch retro figure of the Big Bang Theory's Sheldon Cooper. The figure comes in card and bubble packaging that is reminiscent of old Mego superhero figures. The back of the package features headshots of the other characters who have figures in this line, as well as a brief biography of Sheldon Cooper. I'll put a close-up shot of this write-up at the end of the video if you would like to read it. The packaging features a clear bubble that allows the figure to be seen from all directions. Here are close-up shots of both the bottom and the top of the bubble. I'd like to add that both the bubble and the card feel very sturdy. Mint-on card collectors will be attracted to the fact that the packaging does not damage easily. And now let's bust open this package and see what's inside. The figure comes with two interchangeable shirts, and as you can see, this is the Superman shirt, and it has a distressed Superman logo. It is a long-sleeved shirt, and I thought that these figures would have Velcro in the back to make for easy swapping out, but that is not the case. Another thing that I did not like was this adhesive on the card. Although I was able to peel the shirt off of the card without doing any damage, I have to wonder if that's going to be the case for someone who might buy this figure 20 years into the future. I'll talk more about the details of this shirt later in the video. And here we see Dr. Sheldon Cooper, free of the package and ready to annoy everyone around him. Although I am a huge fan of The Big Bang Theory, I've watched the entire series all the way through 3 times. I was not going to collect any of the figures in this line until I saw that Sheldon was wearing a Green Lantern shirt. So I decided to add yet another unique piece to my Green Lantern collection. This figure has been produced in a retro style, which won't appeal to all collectors. However, I think there's plenty to like about this figure, so let's have a closer look at the loose details now. Let's start with a look at the lower body, and we get these basic gray pants. I will say that all of the soft goods feel high quality, and I certainly appreciate that. We get these shoes that are removable. They have laces sculpted in. And let me take one of these off. And here's a look at the foot and the shoe itself. The ankles have hinge joints, and those are easy to work. And now I'm going to put the shoe back on. Retro figures are not designed to specifically reflect bodily accuracy. However, in this case, I think these work very well for Jim Parsons. I removed the shirt to give everyone a better look at the torso and the arms. As you can see, there's a little bit of staining on the arms. That is often the case with soft goods. The inks bleed onto the plastic of the figure. I'm glad that Biff Bang Pow put this stamp on the back and not in a visible place. There are 3 holes for Phillips head screws in the back. This is a basic retro torso and a basic set of arms. The pants do have a Velcro section, so if you want to change these out for another set of pants, it is possible. Here's a close-up of the head sculpt, and again, this line is not designed for pinpoint accuracy in terms of resemblance. I can definitely see Jim Parsons / Sheldon Cooper here, and the hair has been sculpted accurately. However, the facial details are definitely not spot on, and I think that the eyes are a little too close together, and I would have preferred a more neutral expression for Sheldon. Here is the figure wearing the Superman shirt, and this is a long-sleeved, two-tone shirt, as you can see, and that is accurate to the type of shirts that Sheldon wore on the show. However, without the back Velcro section, this wasn't the easiest swap out, and I'll talk more about why that was when I get to articulation. And now here is Sheldon Cooper wearing his Green Lantern shirt, and overall I am impressed by how this has been produced. The majority of the shirt is a very vibrant green, and this is a two-toned colored shirt as well. The fabrics of the soft goods have enough flexibility to not affect the figure's articulation. And here is the Green Lantern chest symbol. It is screened on, and the design is very exact, and I also appreciate that it doesn't feel like something that is going to peel off or crack over time. The figure has gripping hands, which makes me wish that it would have come with a Green Lantern personal power battery accessory. But as a Green Lantern collector, I have extras of those, and I gave this figure one of them. Now let's have a look at articulation, and here is the movement in the ankles. Obviously, the shoes help with the figure's balance. You can get the figure into a running pose. You can get the figure to kick forward this far. You can get the figure to step back. The figure can get into this much of a split. So if you want to put the figure into a side kicking pose, it is possible. There is waist swiveling, as you can see here. There's rotation at the wrists, and you can move them back and forth. There are single jointed elbows, and you can move them into this position. But when I talked about the shirt earlier, I really want to caution people about these shoulders. They are held in place by a spring, and I hope that you can see this. These feel like something that could break if you put too much pressure on them. So my advice is to pick one shirt for the figure and simply leave it on the figure. Obviously, in my case, it's going to be the Green Lantern shirt. But I believe that there is a risk of stressing out the shoulder joints too much and possibly breaking the arms if you change out the shirts too often. The head moves from side to side, and that is the extent of the articulation. There is no head tilting, and it does not move backward and forward. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed this unboxing video. Make sure to check out my other content, and until we meet again, this has been the Emerald Enthusiast, and thanks for watching.